Former Titans GM Jon Robinson, kind of talking about the Browns quarterback situation, how it plays out, and what he sees going on with that as a former NFL GM.
Well, first off, I feel like this quarterback room and how it's being talked about in the media and on socials, it's like me scrolling through the TV when I stumble across Shawshank Redemption and I can't not watch it.
Gotta watch.
Like, yeah,
Gotta watch.
Andy Dufresne was a good friend. And it's just like you're waiting to see what's next, right? But
Bohemian style, icy cold beer.
There you go. But it's like, I think that you can, if you kind of peel back the layers, right? They've tried to create a little bit of a youth movement there with the trade for Pickett and then drafting the two quarterbacks, Dillon and Shador. So I think they're trying to find the younger guy. Flacco's done it for a long time, right? He's done it for, almost 20 years. He's won a Super Bowl. He's been a comeback player of the year.
Yeah.
I think probably the battle really lies between him and Kenny for the starter, to start the season. And then how Shador and Dillon fall, QB2, QB3, that'll be determined later, depending upon how they play in the preseason and how they finish out the OTAs. But, they've certainly created a lot of talk around, a lot of buzz around that quarterback room. I think they want to find the next guy in Dillon and Shador. But in the meantime, unless one of those guys just has a meteoric rise, through the rest of June, and then when training camp starts, it'll be between Joe and Kenny of who's going to run out there first.
I would agree wholeheartedly. The thing, think about it. Kenny Pickett, if he was still in Pittsburgh, would still be on his rookie contract. So this is fourth year. He's young. So you've got three young quarterbacks, and then you got Flacco. If none of the three that are young show you they're ready to play, Joe Flacco's the starter.
I think this is also going to have to come down to basically how a lot of other things are looking. The running game, the rookie running backs. Where does the defense look? Because I think you have to feel when you have Joe, Kenny, Shador, and Dillon in that quarterback room, you've got to feel that, hey, if we think we could maybe, and we've talked about this, every NFL team says we're going to see where we're at after the first month, the first 5 weeks, the first 6 weeks. And who, in my opinion, could be the guy that could get you to that position where, oh my God, we're 4-2. We know, we've seen Joe Flacco perform within this offense, perform with some of these guys that are making up this team as it is right now. He and David Njoku had a fantastic rapport. So if you think you truly, as a whole, all positional groups, both offense, both defense, and special teams as well, you feel you like what you see and you think that maybe, defense is better than you thought. Special teams, hopefully we're, doing everything and making our kicks. If you want to try to give yourself a legitimate shot to compete, in my opinion, it's Joe because you've seen it. But with that, and I've kind of said this in the last, week or so, I don't know it's so much about Joe or Kenny winning the job. It's about how long can Joe and Kenny hold the job. You're in this awkward position. You've got two rookie quarterbacks on this roster right now. You hold 2 first-round picks come April 2026. There's a legit shot those picks could be 2 in the top 15, 2 in the top 10, hell, maybe even 2 in the top 5. So I think the Browns, regardless of what happens in 2025, are going to want to see Dillon Gabriel and Shador Sanders play quarterback in the regular season.